Yesterday, I created a separate page for my to-do management feature in my Laravel application. Today, I'm going to do two things. One is to improve the to-do list UI. The other thing is the delete action on to-do item. So if you see from my screen, this is the to-do page I created. So there's a simple list with a form on top of it so that you can add any item you want. Now I'm going to change the list to a table. So if you look into Tailwind CSS framework documentation, it gives us a table layout that we can use. So I want to simply just copy the example code and then make some tweaks. Okay, actually I have already did something here. Let's revert all the changes. So I don't need to save it. Okay. Now let's find the to-do list template. It's here. Now it's simply a list. So we copy the table. We change the title to name and also to action. So this is a 2 columns table. And now we copy the for loop. Instead of list item, there will be a row. The first column is the name. Second one will be bottom. Okay, we have the rows here, and we remove the rest and the old list. Okay, now we need to make a bottom. So we copy from here. We reuse the component. We rename as delete. We don't need the margin, so we remove the cross. We just use the default bottom. Okay, and we also want to extend the table to the full width. Okay, let's see what we have now. Yeah, this is the table. A couple things to be done. So they see the title alignment. So the align center. So I want to move it to the left for name. Action to the right. Also the bottom, delete bottom to the right. Okay. It's simple. We add the class text left. So the name will be moved to the left. Action to the right. It's the same for the bottom. Text right. So the bottom will be aligned to the right, not on the bottom. The class should be on the column. Now let's see. Okay, this is what we want. We have a table now. It looks better. Next step is to add the click action to the delete button. So what we can do here is while click delete, we name the function as delete to do. We also pass the item ID to the function so that it will know which one to delete. Good. So where should we implement this function? It's the to-do list class. Okay, here we define the function here. So you see here the function parameter is set to TODO class. Parameter type is TODO class. So this is a type hint. So in Laravel, if you use the type hint here, so Laravel will smartly query the instance by ID and pass it to a function. So you don't have to do it manually. Let's see. Here we say we can do some check, or you can simply say TODO now. We save the ID and then we do delete. If it's successful, we remove this item from the to-do list of the component. We say to-do list. Here we need to do the array filter to-do list and the callback function item. Also, we need to use the ID inside the function, so we need to use the use keyword to pass the variable to the function. Okay, so here we just simply say ID equal to the item ID. So the item with this ID will be removed from the array. You can see now this array has been updated. That's it. I think it should work. So now we want to delete 60 kilometer running. Okay, it's gone. Refresh page, it's gone, permanently gone. Now we want to add some more item. Say tire replacement. We save. Okay, it's here. Refresh. Yeah. Delete. Okay. Yep. Now we have a more beautiful to-do list, which is actually a table. We also add a delete action to the item. So if you want, you can delete any item you don't need. That's it. Okay. I'm going to commit the code and put the PRA in the video description. You will see it. Do check it out. See you next time.